let me pause this video for a second. Hey guys, how you doing today? How you doing? I'm gonna just share this on friends only on Facebook because I would get it a lot. I should share it to the public. I should. I'll just state my opinion. This is, Danielle McCord. I did a video about her a while back, and there were some things that was said during her sermon after I did a live concerning another preacher. Not gonna get into it. I was mentioning that I was, thank God for being celebrated and all this stuff. And she got her life and did one as well. Okay, I'm not offended, about the person thinking that I'm not a good-looking person. That's okay. I'm older now. I ain't trying to catch nobody. I'm good going to the doctor and getting a clean bill of health, especially when I go to the gynecologist. I need a clean bill of health with everything else as well. And I'm good when I go, I haven't been to no psychiatrist in over a year or nothing, like no psych evaluations or nothing, and over 10 years. So, I mean, I'm good. I'm glad I can have a good, clean bill of health when it comes to the mind and the body too. But I brought this to your attention because I'm looking at how this dress is. Now, I know that she was once under Juanita Bynum ministry, or Juanita Bynum used to be her spiritual mother. And one thing I have mentioned in my video concerning Juanita Bynum is that you never saw her wear short sleeve shirts. And it's the reason, because Juanita Bynum has tattoos. Okay, so she wanted the tattoos to distract. And Danielle has tattoos too, and you will see that on her Freebie Friday when she's talking at her home, and she always wears a short sleeve shirt. You can see her tattoos right on her arm. You're not gonna never see Juanita Bynum. It was accidental on that at 3 with me when she raised up her hand a little bit when she was in Atlanta. Actually, not quite in Atlanta, but she was in Georgia for a doctor's visit. I think she was sick or something. She stayed at a friend's house. And forgive me for not turning off my notifications. She was at a friend's house. And she was in the car because she was giving a friend directions on where to go. And she was doing a live there. And I happened to see. And I'm like, wait a minute. And when she raised her hand up again, I saw what looked like a tattoo. And it was a tattoo when I stopped the video. And that's why JB don't wear no short sleeves. Unless she at the house, of course. But, yeah, that's at the house off camera. But I'm looking at this dress here. And I don't care about nobody having tattoos. I really don't. A lot of people get tattoos and then they get saved. You can't throw the Bible at them. They there. It's too expensive to remove and all that other stuff. Okay? And people get tattoos when they are safe. I cannot criticize them. A lot of preachers have tattoos. But I'm looking at this dress. And it's a split up in the front. I just wouldn't wear this and be sat on a platform preaching. It's just me. I just can't wear this. Okay? And I know she still wears all white just like Juanita Bynum and Mother Still a Boy and all. But they wear long, kind of like a white robe or something like that. It looked more like a robe, which is appropriate to wear for preaching. But I just couldn't wear this and be preaching on a platform. Okay, now let me show something else. Okay, I don't know about you guys, but I just couldn't do that because if I had put it to a roll back, I would be afraid that somebody would see the panties and all of that stuff. It would be pantygate. But maybe that's not too. It's at the knees and stuff, but I don't know. It's at the knees and everything. You know. So I guess too short would be above the knees or something like that. Let me see something else. Okay, now this is her posing with her husband, and I know Earl Carter have preached about women wearing tight pants and all types of stuff. I mean, uh, I guess they posing for a picture. Hey, what can I say? Um, I wouldn't wear it, not being no pastor or nothing like that. But that's just me again. But again, it's just me. I just don't like tight clothes. I just don't. And as a preacher, it's just me. I wouldn't be wearing no tight clothes. And I know people wear cut off jeans, but they have something up under those jeans. Just saying.
Y'all don't be making me cry. First of all, look how fine my friend is. Okay, how's it going? Pastor J. What's going on? Pastor D. Pastor D. Pastor D. Pastor D. Pastor D. Video. Don't be making me cry.
Okay. Again, I just couldn't wear this stuff. Either short, tight, whatever. But that's just me. It might not be, like I said, it's not too bad when it's right at the knees. But preaching, when you're preaching and you got on a platform, I feel like you should wear something a little bit longer, especially if you have a split in the front. You definitely don't want to wear nothing with no split in the front and up to your knees or a little bit above and preaching. Just saying somebody could see something that they should be saying. And people walk around with tight pants. I mean, as a preacher, again, if you are in the pulpit, I think it's very inappropriate. I don't care about what you wear out in the street or nothing like that. That's between you and God. Wear tight pants is not a sin. Okay? Wear pants, period, is not a sin. Okay? Doesn't say that in the Bible. It's just that when you come to church, you don't want to be too revealing. You don't want to be revealing your private areas. That's all. You don't want to be too seductive. Again, extremely tight. And she probably got one of those body girdles that, where it keeps just your gut sucked in or whatever. So that's extremely tight.
Because you still have a fear of cold. But
Again, the split in the front. I mean, I just couldn't get up on a platform, and the pulpit is almost crystal clear. The podium. I just couldn't wear that. I just couldn't because, I mean, anybody who's sitting on the floor or whatever could probably look. I mean, it's just too revealing to me. So I think that as a preacher, they need to wear something else. Real robe, a choir robe or something like that. I don't care about you wearing white. That ain't not my problem. If you don't wear, a whole lot of women wore white. The Mother Stella Boyd, the Mother Stacks, and Mother Juanita. Not just Bynum. It's another Juanita. I was just thinking about this lady the other day. Mother Braswell. Juanita Braswell. Her name was Juanita too. From Niagara Falls, New York. She had a church in Horndale, New York, and she passed away about 2 years or something like that. About 2 years ago. At 96, I believe. But, Mother Juanita Braswell and Dr. Bynum, all these people wear white robes or, something that's long. So, I mean, you can wear white preaching. That's fine. But a split in the front to where people can almost see what's going on up there. I think that you need to just wear something longer. And maybe when it comes to clothes, if I don't care what you wear in the streets or nothing like that, but in church it should be so tight to where the buttons is screaming. They're screaming for a release or something, about to break away from the jacket or pants or something like. I mean, the stitch is holding on to their life. It's so tight. So, I mean, that's all I have to say. Y'all have a great night. I'm missing Jeopardy. Bye.